Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Oh, shut your mouth. Welcome to the show that we know only as Tattered Dong Stem. A happy Tattered Dong Stem to you.
Yes, I do much prefer that to mated, rotted gents. That's not very pleasant. But I quite enjoyed that. Thank you, Mike, for the anagrams.
Yeah.
In the absence of Comrade Wizard 0014, you can do the anagrams. That's the rules.
Does Carmen do the anagram?
He does the anagrams during the crosswords on Crosswords and Chill.
I see.
When he's there.
Yep.
He gets first dibs. Welcome.
Rum at the ready, says Keris. I'll tell you what. Oh no, I can. On this wonderful. Look at this amazing. I mean, look at there's no border here. We're unbordered. You know.
Previously on Don't Get Me Started, we looked like this. But no more. Because thanks to Alex's sexy new, a couple of weeks old Logitech camera, we can now look like this.
This is like one of those adverts for something where they're like, tired of your TV only looking shit? Well, now you can look, and then it kind of goes, and it all kind of goes up like that. I love it. There you go.
Save your naps. Save your haps. Save your naps. We'll get to that very shortly.
This is stupid gambling. Is this the stream for those that need to know what the Wild Hunt is? You're in the right place, buddy. Stay tuned. Do not touch that dial. I don't know that anyone has a physical dial anymore, but don't touch it. Maybe it's a euphemism for not playing with yourself. Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial, kid.
Dial toucher.
But everyone's coming in. You're very welcome here on Tattered Dong Stem.
This one's good. Matted Dong Tester. That's another one.
Matted Dong Tester.
What's the one that we have?
That's the name for Captain Brilliant.
Maddest Get Rotten. I think that's the most similar.
I like that. Yeah. Maddest Get Rotten.
Yeah, that's definitely the most kind of similar to what we've got here in Don't Get Me Started.
We're back again in my living room. Colours are on, wine in hand. I can see this being a regular occurrence. We're already in the living room.
All kinds of shit is kicking off.
Yes.
First of all, my follow blingy bling didn't work. Welcome to Anu Meli 89. Can Justin Heranus get a shout out?
Justin Heranus?
If you're going to be there, you might as well do it. And then Future Wolfington is bringing the raid. Unleash these squirrels.
We'll have to. I'm glad that he's here because he can catch us up on his shindigs.
Baited. Yeah, I pre-read it. I don't give a shit. Just showing his fetish of dancing animals. It's not really a fetish. I don't jerk off to them. I just
not on the stream. You don't.
Yeah.
Welsh Nana K coming in, who I gift subbed yesterday.
Very generous of you.
I'm a generous guy. You know. I can talk about this random stuff while your squirrels do their thing. Is it 3 different squirrels? I think
it's the same squirrel dancing in 3 different ways.
I think those squirrels do not look the same. I think they're 3 different separate squirrels. But there you go.
No Pringle stacks this week. No. What are they called? Max Strong.
Hey, by the way, Mike, well spotted. I went into the place. I picked up the Pringle stacks, and I thought, you know what? We had him last week. Let's try something new. Let's it's payday. Let's spring for some different fucking crisps. So these ones are jalapeno and cheese max. I don't know. I have to find the thing.
Yeah, they're called Max Strong.
Max Strong, and it
boy,
says
do they meet that criteria.
Extra hot, 3 flames. So there you go. Oh, it's there. They are.
It's the aftertaste.
I'm glad you're there for the details. What's that? Why do
we care about crisps?
I was just reading the name. Why do we care about crisps? Well, I mean, you don't have to read. You don't have to comment on everything. It's like, What did I get up today? What's going on? I'll put a hat on. What's going on? Am I leaving the house?
On Twitch? What is streaming?
What's it? Someone's saying something that's happening. Something I didn't see last week.
Perhaps you do care about crisps.
But you care a little bit too much.
About crisps, as is the human condition.
You get a gift sub. You get a gift sub. Every one of these motherfuckers getting...
You should be the face of Extreme Hot Crisps.
So funny. Forgot to laugh.
I don't think I should. I think he'd be much better at it than me. He's just like, mom, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, originally, I'm like, yeah, these are fine. And then the aftertaste kicks in and it's just like, by throat, you don't need that.
So here we are on Don't Get Me Started, or one of its many anagrammed names, the Ranty Banty Crazy podcast, where we talk about everything that's good and bad in the week and in the world, and we slag it off, and some of the things are very positive as well, actually. Not everything's a bad, terrible thing that's happened to us.
And we talk about crisps.
Some things are wine, some things are crisps. What a lovely little buffet kind of arrangement. Should get some tiny pies in here.
Wolfie, you need to save that for Hap. That's definitely a Hap. Save that. One of my absolute pet peeves when I used to work in retail was people pronouncing jalapeno as jalapeno. Yeah. Can I have some jalapenos on it, please?
Do you know what? There's a woman that works in a local sandwich bar that says jalapeno. And I've come to... And she says, do you want jalapenos?
I'm going to have go. Get ready for the time. Carry on.
And I say... yes, no, I do. Thank you very much. Because I just cannot get into it. I just cannot. If you get into everything, you'll like be, you don't get anywhere. So yeah, how you doing? You had a good week? You all right there?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the.
Yeah.
Just to give you the timescale. What is that about?
Well. Right, so welcome to everyone that's dropped into the chat who we've seen here. I've seen Tamsanaki, Lady and Captain Soro, Jaeger X, Mike, I know Duff's here, Future's here. Future brought the raid, thank you very much for the raid. Hope Valheim's going well. Have you crushed the boss like a boss?
Everybody's playing Valheim.
I know.
And I've watched a few kind of in progress Valheim streams from Wolf and a few other people. I'm just like, yeah, this looks full on and a lot is happening, and I'm like, I kind of need to play this from the start. I can't watch these because I kind of I don't want to spoil stuff that's happening. I haven't been able to tune in too much.
That game looks pretty good. I don't know where, because there is a bit to that game when I watched Future playing it where you have to like do resource building and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm up for that. I just want to cut big giants' heads off and stuff like that. But suffice to say, it's pretty cool. So we've got so much we're going to chat about. I don't want to say... Actually, I'm glad we got these crisps, actually, because I actually haven't eaten any dinner yet. Because we were getting everything ready, so I haven't actually had any...
Yeah. I came over and kind of interrupted his evening flow. I came over early to do the full screen thing. So, yeah. Haha, sorry.
I'm just going to say, last boss is brutal fucking hard. Well, it's all waiting for us. So, I see that... we just have kind of like Melly as such of the 89th name. Is this the same guy that came in last time that just kept randomly dropping in? I think it's
probably the same person.
Oh yes, it probably is
under a different name. I don't know. I can't remember. Captain Soro banned Anu Melly 99. Reason?
Nonsense, mate. So nice, fucking. Can we just have a round of applause for Captain Soro, who very timely yeeted that guy straight.
Get in the fucking sea. Whoop.
Yes.
Hashtag nonsense, mate.
Hashtag nonsense. Perfect. Actually, perfect. Thank you very much, Captain. I was about to say, I think we've had enough of this. There's a bit where sometimes people come in to your stream and you're like, oh, this person might add something. It's a bit of fun, might be dropping a bit of a dad joke, and then you realise that that's not what the fuck is going on. So, there you go. Anyway.
You get your chance. You can contribute in a way that is contributey rather than contributey.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Contributey. Yes, indeed. Mama S.
Kind of like me, yeah. I mean, you can call in and call him day planner all day, every day. Yeah. That's all good with me.
Yeah, but you're funny, Wolfington. That's the difference.
Mike says, can we have a bin update? And that reminds me that we missed the wonderful Tamsin pun at the beginning. How have you been?
There was a lot of stuff at the beginning. I'm so sorry.
That's in there. That's going to have to come out, and then I forgot until now.
There was
a
Russian chat at the beginning. And I'm sorry if we missed that. Listen, I want to tell you there's a bin update, but there isn't They have not got back to me. They haven't answered any messages, because they just haven't. There's been nothing back on the bids. We've got nowhere on the bid.
Hold bin pattern.
Like, the thing is, and I filmed them this week again, but there was just nothing amusing about it that I wanted to share with you. You can't force these things. They either come out with you like they're breathing, or it doesn't come out with you very like. It was 3 different guys. I filmed them. It was a whole new crew.
Was it?
Yeah, whole new crew.
A whole new group of bin men to blur.
A whole new crew. Yeah, a dazzling crew I've never seen. But they were very professional, and ultimately, I just thought, well, I'm sorry to say, I was quite disappointed because I thought there's nothing to report so far. But what I will say, Mike and everybody, no new bin, no contact, no further information. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think I'm being ignored.
I would probably suggest that, being as
worst
that's
stream
the common
ever.
sense thing to do.
It's terrible. I can't make it up. I could make it up, but I haven't.
Worst stream
ever. Alex, they look at the emails and are like, that fucker keeps filming our bin men. He is not getting a new bin. It's probably true. I should have taken you up on your offer of selling me one for 50 quid. Why the fuck did I tune in if the bin legacy ends here? Load of shit. I don't know what to say.
Viewers plummet.
I know.
You've got to sort it out, mate. You're going to have to
How
go
do
there.
I can't
Get a face mask on and go there with like a picket or something.
I
and
can't
just be like,
can't
new bin for Alex. Where's my bin? New bin for Alex. Where's my bin? And somebody just comes up. Excuse me, sir. Can I help you? I think I made my point.
Oh yeah, I think it says it right here on my fucking sign. Please do a one-man protest. I mean, I will have to think about how we can move this on. I obviously want more.
One-man protest with another man there to film.
I do. I'll steal the thunder. They forgot our street yesterday. No bins emptied. They had to come out this morning and do them. Muppets. Don't worry. You don't have to steal any thunder. This is fun for you guys to join in as well. Literally, the point is so that you can say this shit as well. Well, I can't, unfortunately, report with no news. No news is good news, so maybe a bins are coming. I'm sorry. I feel as disappointed as you do. Because obviously last week there was such a plethora of bin information that this one feels, by comparison, a letdown. But if you average out over the last 5 weeks, you've got more than enough. So
this one, by comparison, feels rubbish.
Yeah. Yes, trash, in fact. I'll
have
a think about what we can do about that.
I feel like there's a Bin Laden joke somewhere in this, but
I got nothing. Is Mr. Water Guy?
Mr. Water Guy is probably Melly back.
Yeah. Guess who's back?
Back from the dead.
Again.
Is that all right? Let's try this again.
Let's try this again. Let's see.
I'm going to start with a compliment, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's it. Let's start with a compliment, and then I'll be just like, "Go fuck yourself, you're dickheads. Fuck you.
Fuck you and your crisp."
And he was like, "Oh my god, how am I gonna disguise myself?"
But if Mr. Water Guy, welcome. If you are not our troll,
Dickhead 83,
and otherwise, they'll run out of email addresses eventually.
This poor guy, Mr. Water Guy, is like,
what the fuck did I do?
I'm just one of Alex's friends that I found online.
I fucking love crisps. There was talk of crisps.
Oh dear. So shall we kick things off? We've had a bit of preamble, which I always enjoy. Welcome to the stream. Anagram in any way at all. This segment at the start, as always, is the one we like to call This Is Happening.
In a world filled with haps and naps, 2 men have risen above to bring you This Is Happening.
Damn it, I can't change my name to Dickhead 83. Here, Mr. Water Guy, I'm sat here confused, Lamau. No, I think it's still you. I think you're playing the long game, and I don't believe for a second. I don't believe for a second you're not that guy.
Long story short, we had a troll. We yeeted the troll.
And now you've appeared.
So we're just suspicious of news.
We're suspicious.
That's all.
This feels like a psych.
Yeah.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That's exactly. I'm with you. I think we understand what's going on here. But anyway. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
But if you're not a troll, then, continue to not troll away.
See, now, what he has to do is either now go, well, fuck you, blah, 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 or I guess I'll leave because it's shit. So you have options there. Anyway, this is happening.
Absolutely. Everyone get your channel points ready. This is happening is the section in which we discuss our haps, and there's one from Jaeger. My new shirt arrived from the States yesterday. Whoosh. I saw it on Instagram.
I saw it as well. I saw a picture of it. It looked very nice. I didn't actually know who it was.
It's the dude from One Division.
Oh, it is Vision. Oh, was it Vision? Okay, I did know who it was then. I suspected, but I did not know for certain. That is.
Thank you for the follow. My blingy isn't working, and I'll explain why, because it's one of my naps. But we'll get there in a minute. So haps are good things that have happened this week, and our naps, the bad things that have happened this week.
Yes.
You can share yours too using the channel points. There's a share your hap and a share your nap section, which is all kicking off right now. Nap, Witcher 3 punched me in the feelings. That's probably the nicest way of putting it.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, Witcher 3, we did not expect it to go there, and it did.
Deep as shit.
Well, we can't do much about that, unfortunately. We deal with it as best we can. That's all I can say.
Perhaps it will join Until Dawn in the sea at some point.
Hey, maybe it will. Actually, I probably won't be playing Witcher 3 next week. Just say that. Probably won't be playing Witcher 3 next week. I got a bank statement today with a nil balance. Is that good? Because you might have been massively in debt, Mike, and you just got a bank statement today with nil, and it was 500,000 in debt. What's the bad colour? The red. And that might be a happy thing. I don't know.
Are you guys American? No, we are not. We are British. Are you an American? I just came to share chat up lines.
Oh, well, no, you can share chat up lines. Feel free.
Carry
You're fine.
on.
You go on. Are you guys No, we are very. I'm very English. Very English. Although I did once meet a guy who thought I was American, and I convinced him I was from Sacramento, and it was amazing.
I've heard this story. It's fantastic.
It is good. I mean, that was basically.
Save that for your. You'll always be chatting channel points.
Yeah, I will.
New ZZ Top pickups are hap for the Telecaster from Duff Valley. That's a guitar jargon thing that I'm not familiar with. Perhaps you'd like to pick that one up.
Pick it up. What did he say? New pickups. Yes, the thing that ultimately amplifies it, the thing that's underneath the strings. That
I understand.
Yeah, and clearly they are from the. I don't know whether ZZ Top made them or they're the same ones that ZZ Top use, but nevertheless, sounds fucking awesome, mate.
Mike just dropped a dad joke. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. I used that one.
That's a good one. It is a good one.
Joke.
I'm glad we make you feel better. Yeah, the intention is to make you. You know that we try to lift you up. We don't want to make you feel bad. We don't want to make anybody feel bad.
What's going to trigger our audience? Let's play that game.
My literal thing.
That's the point.
I'm trying to make you laugh. That's what I'm trying to do. I really do that. I really do hope that you will.
Little Cute Girl's hat. I keep winning on ABG or Any Button Gaming. That is his channel. Yeah.
He had a charity stream. He's got a 12-hour stream, I think. It might be
24 hours.
24 hours.
He's still going now.
Fuck me. 24-hour stream.
I think we'll probably raid him when we're done.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's raid that. That's nice. To do. And then he keeps giving shit away, and it keeps spinning the wheel of raffle. And
it's fantastic because when Little Cute Girl wins, we
win
too, because the first one it's like a thing that needs to be posted, and Any Button Game is like, if you pay the postage, you'll send it to the States. So Little Cute Girl's like, give it to Jez.
And so Jez got it. And then very kindly, one of my haps is that Little Cute Girl gifted me Fall Guys. Was it Knockout? I don't actually know.
Ultimate Knockout.
Ultimate Knockout.
Not just any knockout, Alex.
Ultimate
Knockout.
Thank you very much. And my hap, free game. You're very kind. Must find a way to repay you by giving you. Maybe I might win later. Maybe I might win something. Oh, it was on a backup account. I used to trick them into giving me bonuses when I changed back. Yeah. I see. So you go somewhere new and they're like £100 for opening it, and you're like, it's Friday and there's rum. Cheers, Karis. Oh, it's Friday and there's wine.
30,000 lost on 3 spins of the dice. Yeah.
Hey, if you
I'm right there with you, Duff. I didn't end the month of February particularly well.
Yeah, on my stream,
the casino of chat.
On the casino of chat, yeah, everyone gets to bet their loyalty points in an effort to get a gift sub, and yeah, you were in the lead with 30,000 plus. But if you lose all your winnings on one spin of the dice and never breathe a word about your loss, then you're a man, my son, apparently. But in this case, you've told everyone, so I don't know what that means. But anyway, sucks to be you. You didn't win. Maybe next time.
Hat from your father. New Pokemon games were announced, which may interest folks in this chat. I suspect it will. Yes.
Yes. There's new ones. Have they just
immediately jumped to it with jokes and many things. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, he's eating a crisp.
Alex, it is Vision on my new shirt. The shop I got it from also did a Wanda Scarlet Witch. I see Wanda and Vision. Right?
Yes, yeah, that's what they've done.
Okay.
Yes, you've got it right in a nutshell.
That kind of declines my interest in watching it, to be honest, rather than enhances it. But there you go.
I don't know. I prefer her to
Maybe
him.
I'm
Although he's Paul
cynic in
Bettany,
that
he's
way.
amazing. But anyway, lots of good things happening this week, really.
Rooster gets off work early on Fridays. That's Hap, yes.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
We know that one. Jaeger, always be chatting won't have me on PS4. He doesn't plug it into the internet, so
Always be chatting won't.
yeah.
Well, it's not like I turned you down.
It's not a blind refusal. It's just
I just probably didn't know. Did you? I don't know. I don't really play it except from on stream. I don't know if I want an insight into my life here, but after I go to the stream, after I do the stream, I just go to bed and then I get up and go to work. Then I do the stream. I don't actually game at any other time than in front of you guys.
all of his other time is taken up by Star Trek Voyager at the moment.
Yes, that's true. Almost at the end of 5th season. Welsh Nana K getting a free gift sub from Alex. Do you know what? It couldn't have gone to a nicer person. I'm so glad you got it. I know that it was a complete fuck off on my part, but you're fucking welcome, Kay.
Of all the people that love receiving gift subs, Nana K is just up there. I was sat in my stream room earlier, setting stuff up for this, doing the Am I the Arseholes and stuff.
Yes.
And she just excitedly ran into the room and was like, I got another gift sub to another channel. I'm like, great. Thanks. Cool.
Yeah, I did not know how that worked. I honestly presumed you just click on gift when it says gift a sub. You click on gift a sub and it would then just go, and now, who would you like to gift it to? But it didn't. It just went, you. And I was like, oh, okay. That's how that works.
Well,
Anyway.
I hope you didn't have anything to say because Nana K has just activated emote-only mode for 1 minute.
Hey, that's great. We get
So
some time to chat.
Spam your emotes and we can.
Perhaps this is an
chat for a little bit.
opportunity for you to tell me what your haps are, because
Absolutely.
they can't tell you what their haps are.
It might still work. I don't know how that works. We'll have to see. But enjoy your spamming of emotes. My hap is fairly evident behind all of the emotes, and it is shorts, baby.
Shorts. He's wearing shorts.
I might have prematurely declared spring has arrived a few weeks ago,
That is
but
true.
now officially I am ready to redeclare spring is here, baby.
Yes.
It is warm outside.
Yes.
Rejoice.
I think that's excellent.
That is
I did.
pretty
Now
good.
I'm just drawn to looking at your legs, which is super weird for me. But I'm like, oh, right. I can validate. He is wearing shorts.
Look at it.
I don't want to. I did though. I did. I was like, what's he directing me to?
Like
His crotch. How
if somebody
wonderful.
pulls a funny face and gestures to their crotch, you're going to look at their crotch.
You have to look.
At it.
And if you don't like that, I got 2 words for you. Oh man, I'm digging all these. I'm loving it.
That's
Emote only
something
chat's quite a lot of fun.
I never thought I did. Hey, I like that lag emoji.
Yeah, sorry, you should get that. If you can get on the internet, that is. I would imagine.
Nobody would ever be able to use your
No,
lag
that's
emoji
true,
'cause
absolutely.
You never get to stream it.
I know
anymore,
that's
but
yeah.
bit of Nick
Captain
Cage.
Zorro probably wants to actually say that his situation is happening, but unfortunately he hasn't got enough internet to convey that to us. Our commiserations. We never saw Captain Zorro ever again.
Okay, and we're back to chat.
Ah,
Instead
Hannah's
of emote
here.
Chat.
Welcome, Hannah.
It will definitely snow in Folkestone tomorrow.
Some of us been wearing shorts all winter. That's commitment. That's a level of commitment.
That used to be me until I broke my leg a few years ago, and now I can't. There is something about the cold that doesn't agree with the titanium rod in your leg, funnily enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, are you one of these people now who can be like, oh, my rod in my leg?
No, I'm not like, oh, I can feel the storm coming in.
That's what I want.
Yeah, but no, it's not. It's like, oh yeah, I am in a storm. I can confirm. Thanks, leg.
See, that-
I can confirm I am in a storm.
I mean, honestly, what's the point? What's the point of having to have a metal rod in your leg if you now don't just kind of convince people that the weather that you can feel it in your rod? Imagine also,
feel
imagine
it in my fingers. I feel it in my rod.
I'm glad you gesticulated at your leg. I feel it in my rod.
My rod.
Oh,
Do you set off airport security scanners? No, I don't.
that's interesting.
No.
Jez will now field 1 minute and no longer of questions
of leg-related questions.
Of rod and leg-related questions.
I don't think I've told the... Have I told the broken leg story on stream before?
I don't think you have.
No.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
It's definitely a big nap. I mean, it's not a nap from this week, but it was a kind of universal nap.
We're almost... In a month's time, it will have been 4 years since I broke my leg. Oh, and that's gone quite quickly, actually.
Yes.
Lol, you used to laugh at me when I said it about my feet, just saying, yeah, I did, yeah. I didn't laugh.
Does she have a rod in her feet?
She has metal in both of her feet, yeah, because she had she's got this weird foot thing, so had to have her feet literally smashed up and surgically put back together the right way. Yeah, one foot was done better than the other, and that's how surgery works. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
I also like shorts. I'm not wearing them now. I'm actually a big jeans fan, but I do like shorts. I would wear them if I could. I'm never not wearing shorts. I wear long socks to compensate. Yeah, and well, I mean that's the other thing. You know, trainer socks come in spring as well. This is day one of trainer socks. I've worn shorts all this week, but this is day one of trainer socks. Are they specific trainer socks? Yes, they are. What I do is I just roll my socks down. But anyway, did you write a song about breaking your leg like Ed Sheeran?
I did not.
Well, you see, in that one, he's like, when I was 6 years old, I broke my leg running from my brother and his friends. But your version of events, who you were running from, is some children.
It was.
Right.
Should I just tell the fucking story?
Please do.
Because some of you know it already. Some of you don't.
At least you have 2 legs, Alex. I know.
Gather round, everyone. Come in for story time. Daddy will tell you a story. So, I used to be a teacher. And I also, in addition to my regular teaching schedule, did a extra day of teaching, fuck knows why, on a Saturday morning for like children who are behind, underprivileged children, that kind of thing. Okay,
I'm just laughing at Mike.
Mike,
you carry on.
And
if I'm laughing, I'm just laughing at you guys.
And so anyway, I'm there, and at break times, we were encouraged to, continue to interact with the children, play games with them, etc., etc. So obviously, that was an opportunity for me to dick them at various sports. Not that I'm competitive in any way, but having, excelled at badminton, tennis, basketball, soccer, what else was there? Yeah, a fair few different things.
You were just crushing these children.
Absolutely, yeah. We went back to the classic of tag. And
I love tag.
I'm playing tag one Saturday morning, and in the school in which I am playing, there is a fenced kind of like chill, relax area with like a hut. And
by the way, I want to say, you said there's a fenced chill area, but if this was 999, it's like there was a fenced chill area.
There was a fenced death area.
But it wasn't chill at all. Tune in. No, sorry. Anyway,
999 always had that kind of like. Little did he know.
Insert
pun here.
It wasn't going to be a relaxing spot at all.
Just you wait. There's a twist. Yeah, literally a very painful twist.
The tide was about to come in.
So I'm running it. I'm running from these kids. Like, they are... One of the kids is it. I'm running from them. I go into this area, and I thought there was a gate on the other side of it. So I go in, I'm like, I'll just go to the gate on the other side, run. Ha ha ha, I'm a genius. I get in there, I realise, oh shit, there's no gate. What am I going to do now? My brain ticks over, starts to think, I could, that fence isn't so high. I could just... With a running start, I could fucking leap that. I'm going to fucking leap that. So I picked up speed, ran towards the fence, jumped in the air, immediately regretted life as I realised, oh fuck, I'm wearing jeans and I've got no flexibility whatsoever.
Should have been wearing shorts!
I collided with the fence. I hear a gigantic snap. My brain immediately goes, oh, fuck this fence. This fence is dunzo. I get my leg gets caught on the top of the fence in like the kind of pickety bits. In summary, this is why you wear shorts. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't wearing shorts that day. It was March.
What a weird time.
But so my leg gets caught in the top of the fence as well. The rest of my body, so I'm like pivoted there, and the rest of my body just goes bump down to the ground on the other side, and then eventually my legs go down with me, and I kind of like purchase myself to go and get up, and then I realise that my leg isn't going with me.
Oh my god.
And it's also not facing the right direction anymore. And I'm laying kind of on this side, and I go to move, and my leg doesn't come with me. It just kind of bends awkwardly weird. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I fucked this, haven't I? And so I immediately think, we're in Britain. I'm going to be lying on this floor for quite some time. I better get a bit more comfortable. So I roll over onto my other side so that I can be a bit more comfortable. Grab my leg and bring it with me. Got myself into a nice position. Laid there. The kid
I was just going to say...
ran round. Went, tag.
Yes! I was going to say...
I shit you not. The kid came round and went, tag. And I said, yeah, so could you go and get one of the other adults, please? I've broken my leg. And they're like, no, nice one, said no, like, no, my leg is very broken. Please go and get someone. And then they went, oh, okay.
This is it.
And they ran and got someone. Another adult came over, shooed the rest of the kids away, and I'm just kind of there, like eyes closed, just kind of cringing on the floor. And I go like, are the kids gone now? Are the kids gone now? Are the kids gone now? I'm like, yeah, like there's kids gone now. Okay, good. Fuck! And they probably could hear me because you can't really take kids out of earshot far enough to do that. The whole neighbourhood probably heard me. And I lay on that ground for about 35 minutes waiting for the ambulance to come.
Fucking hell. I've never broken anything, so I
It
can't
was
imagine
windy
this.
and cold, and every time a gust of wind came, it hit me in the leg, and I screamed because that's how excruciating it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I did wonder if they tag, because I was going to say, and then a kid comes round and tags. Tag!
It's alright, I made him feel excruciatingly bad for the fact that...
Did you break his leg?
No, I just guilted him and was like...
Oh, right, yes. No, that makes more sense.
Like, it's the leg killer. It's the leg killer again. And he did feel really bad. He's probably mentally scarred, but it's his fault.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have tagged me.
But on the bright side, Jez is still amazing at sports. He told us that. I like it's like, this story's just a humble brag about... I mean, it's not much of a humble brag. He was beating children, like... badminton, tennis, running, shooting.
I'm not sure I am amazing at sports anymore, actually.
I mean, if the kids are like 12,
I was
even
amazing
I
at
could
sports
fucking beat a
then.
12-year-old. Oh, I don't know.
Well, mate, it's actually making my leg cringe. Yeah. And we were discussing this earlier. So now, when we come to any kind of life thing, it's like, that looks a bit high. I'm not gonna step over that pebble. Might fuck that up and die. Not doing that.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I had a similar.
I might step over a penny. A pound's a bit thicker.
That's it. We were saying before we came on, like we just do not get into any danger now. Like as far as I'm concerned, there are too many fucking, things that could break you, bust you, paralyze you.
Ah, yes, it's the kids who are wrong.
Yeah, we just don't want to do. So like now we're in a situation where like if something might hurt us, people always just want to jump off things. It's like, hey, Alex, do you want to climb up a mountain? No, I don't want to fucking climb up a mountain. Hey, Alex, do you want to jump out of a fucking plane onto a mountain then climb back up again? No, I do not want to Hey, you want to bungee jump? On the Leas one time, which is where we are in Folkestone, there's a big long, the largest kind of marine promenade kind of like you've got. They had a big, it was an air festival, air show, and they had this thing where they ratchet this fucking ball thing that you sit into, and they clock, 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 with big bungee cords, and then you sit in it and you strap yourself in.
Absolutely,
and it bungees you up and down like this, right? So it kind of like it. You have to get chunk, and then they fucking pin it to the thing. They put you in it, and you pay like £5, and then they release it, and it goes fa-tonka-tong, ka-tonka-tonka, tonka-tonka, tonka-tonka, tonka, right?
Nope.
Because and they said, do you want to go and do it? I'm like, no, because they said it's perfectly safe, and I'm like, yeah, is it though? Because you know what? It will be perfectly safe for every single person. But when I get in that fucking thing, it will just be like that bit. Do you remember that episode of The Simpsons where they're hunting? It's like the Call of the Wild, I think it is, and the Simpsons are in the wild, and they make a little trap, and it fires this bunny into the fucking middle distance. You know what I mean? And that would be me, but embedded into the fucking side of the Metropole. Bam! Fuck that shit. I don't know. The lockdown is the best thing that ever happened to me. Just stay in that house. I'm fine as long as I don't choke on a crisp.
Was it Kara said? Yeah, they came and grabbed me from the other Saturday school with the message, Jeremy has hurt himself climbing a fence. And I thought it was my fault because I had set the task of water bottle rockets for that day. And yeah, actually, a water bottle rocket did get stuck on a roof, and I did try to climb on the roof previous to breaking my leg on the same day.
We never do anything dangerous anymore, says the man who's been locked down in a house for 12 months. Do you know these people who say, you know when we watch wrestling and it says, please don't try this at home. But so many previous wrestlers like Mick Foley did try it at home, got good at it.
Hardys.
The Hardys. And you got visions, there's videos of them jumping off of roofs. And they were all fine. But where are all the wrestlers who jumped off a roof and died? Well, I mean, dead, ostensibly. But you know, like, my point is proven, if anything. Proof be if proof be needs be.
But
oh shit, have you ever been on a roller coaster that had a crash a few weeks later? I have. Well, they don't go that slow, though, do they? They're quite fast.
The answer is no, because I don't really do roller coasters.
I take it you're talking about the Smiler, because the only one I can think of that did crash. But fuck me, I love them, but I know what you're saying. But
there's that one in Porthcawl I refused to go on. That killed people.
I keep eating these crisps. No, I've got my stomach. Did you get my stomach just rumbled? And I don't think I'm.
Yeah, you might want to eat something.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the stream.
Especially after I discuss my next hap. I'm just teeing it up. So I know we mentioned not climbing things and not doing that anymore. But my other hap of the day is that today I had a trip cheese, which for the uneducated is a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a trip cheese on the top of a hill.
When I was 6 years old, I had a trip cheese on a hill.
I was out, running errands in my car, and I went to the McDonald's drive-thru, get my trip cheese, and I was like, I'm going to go somewhere nice and eat my lunch. And so I, drove up to
Crete Road East,
Crete Road East, yeah. And I was like, yeah, this looks good. I can see the sea. I can see all the Folkestone. It's great. I'm going to sit here and eat my trip cheese. And obviously, I took a picture. Like that.
You thought the information was good. Look.
Okay. This is my trip cheese overlooking Folkestone.
It's like it's attacking Folkestone.
Trip cheese overlooking Folkestone. That's artisan, man. And there's my message from Duff Valley. Yes, Duff Valley, I can get your item. They're on order and coming soon. Thanks for messaging me during Don't Get Me Started.
I think if you break something jumping out of a plane, you tend to break everything, Nova Charter. Yes, it's in response to Nova saying that he jumped out of a plane, didn't break anything. Well, get you. Everyone look at Nova.
Didn't need to jump out of the plane. I will put it on the Discord, but only because I want to check whether my...
You missed my nap. Was that the one about Comic-Con? Well, I didn't know what it was, so I couldn't respond. And I think maybe Jez missed it, but I don't know.
Did that work? No. How rude. That's fucking annoying.
So, yeah, trip cheese.
Trip cheese
on a hill. I'm in my car, driving to Crete Road East.
Trip cheese on a hill.
A burger. When I was 36 years old, I broke my leg. Going for a trip cheese with my friend.
I didn't think you would see it till after. Well, it came over the top of my buttons that I use to control the stream.
Let me talk about my haps while you're doing that.
Do it.
Oh, I said, thank you very much for free Fall Guys. Free Fall Guys is the best Fall Guys. That's a truism. And
that sounds like a bit of a tongue-twisting riddle type.
I know. Riddle me this. And also,
free Fall Guys is the best Fall Guys. Is the best Fall Guys of all.
Nice wine, which I'm now swirling, which is fun. That was the only ones I had. Look at that. My only haps are computer games and wine. What a happy life. and food. Well, not actual food, because I don't actually have any actual food to eat. But because
I'm not sure how much longer I can tolerate your stomach gurgling away there. You might have to go and eat something.
I can't. Yeah, I can. Are you okay chatting? And I'll get a snack.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
right. Hold on.
Yeah. Apparently we missed a Jaeger nap, so I'll try and find that in any other
I think it
naps.
was something to do with the Comic-Con, I think.
Oh yeah. I didn't really understand that one, Jaeger, which is why I didn't address it. I didn't really understand what that was about, to be honest. Want to talk about the Comic-Con thing? What Comic-Con thing? Right. So, thank you very much for tuning in to Don't Get Me Started.
Just got a snack.
Oh, there you go. He's got himself a snack. Thank fuck for that. What you got there, Alex?
Well, I didn't have a lot of time, obviously, because we've got to keep
this rolling.
doing the show. So I decided to get some beans. Actually, the beans are really nice. Oh. No, it's okay, because where's my thing? It's also, I've got to step back. There you go. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, yeah, no, I had some Weetabix, so I thought maybe I could put... Because I can't, you understand that I can't actually go and cook something right now and I'm hungry, so I'm just going to,
Previously on MasterChef South Africa.
I tried to master chef it as much as I possibly could there. I know that you're the genius of... You have to eat this now. You sick fuck.
How's the mouthfeel, Karis wants to know.
Oh.
I'm gonna, because of the reason that he can't say it, I'm gonna say the mouthfeel is dry.
Oh.
It's
from last. It's a callback. Don't call it a comeback.
Cold beans on Weetabix is nap. I agree with you, Chaos. Nap. Alex eating dry Weetabix and cold beans. He just starts weeping on screen. Oh my god, what have I done to myself? I mean, he's halfway through it already. He's actually pretty much digging this.
I'm fine with it. I can eat it because the component parts of it are things I like. But I thought just starts weeping. I just want to be famous.
I'm surprised Joshua hasn't thrown up in it. Oh, well, I'm not eating it. Other people can eat what the fuck they like. It doesn't make any difference to me.
Oh my goodness me. This is not as easy to eat as it would be with milk.
Where are those fucking bots? Like, want to be famous? Like, this is your time, guys. You disgust me, says your niece.
This is how Ariana Grande got her start. Actually, most of it. Look at this stuff. Clippy, clippy, clip, clip. Do you want
That's a lovely couch.
Do you want some chat? Do you want to eat the beans? Eat them! Eat the beans! Put them down the hatch! Eat them! Why don't you eat them?
Right, what was I saying?
It would taste better at the top of a hill. Chaos nil, you're right. You're actually right.
And then Shaka Zoo, that's a lovely couch. Don't get beans on it.
It tastes better at the back top of the... Next week it'll be me at the top of the hill. Do you know, I'll be like, Jeremy, I felt like I deserved a nice chill place, so I drove to the top of Creek Road East with my beans. And there'll be a photo of me like this.
You could totally do that on the top of a hill, because you don't need to warm them. Cold beans on cold Weetabix.
I know.
Not that you ever get Weetabix hot without adding something to them. What happens if you put a dry Weetabix in the microwave? Has anyone tried that?
My microwave is disgusting.
Will it just go into a cloud of dust?
Think of all the starving children in the world. Even they wouldn't eat that.
He fucking loves it.
Teach a man to Bix.
This started as a joke. This is now his just
go-to meal. I wasn't hungry all that much, but I'm fine now.
I think Alex should have to eat cold beans on hot Weetabix. I agree. Let's work out how to do that sometime.
Make it happen. Alex just eats shit on stream. I don't actually need to eat this. I will eat it all if you want me to. I'll eat it. Just tell me what to do.
You know he will.
You know I will. Well, I've done most of it. I've done one Bix. Is it a Bic? Or is Bix plural? And Bix is plural. Bic.
Wheat a Bix.
Yeah, but one single Bic.
No, I think it is Bix.
Okay, I just...
Would you be the sort to embrace popularity? LargeTravellings.com. Show any other person that joke, they laugh. Show Alex that joke, he goes and fucking copies it.
Well, I like to think I made it my own, Jaeger. I like to think that I went above and beyond.
Hannah has bode her time. Is that how you say that? Bode? Whatever.
Bodum.
Waited a bit and then struck her time. And this was the time to share her hap. Highlight of my week was the fateful gambling win yesterday.
You did. Congratulations.
I have bided, yes.
I bid my time.
She has bided her time. Yes, that's correct.
Let's get a crisp in here as well, shall we? Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Let's just put beans on a crisp.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Unless you're leaping over them, in which case...
Oh, that's alright, actually. That was alright.
That was dramatic. And Duncan gave you so many points. Yeah.
By the way, I put the loyalty points thing on because I thought it might be something to do in streaming you might enjoy. And it was, and you did. And I think we've managed to moderate it so it's not like all the time, but it's good. But I did not predict that fucking end...
Like, Duff had it in the bag.
I know.
I don't understand. All he had to do was sit there. Like, Reese has turned on the gambling in his chat as well. And I'm sitting there pretty with, like, the most points.
Like, you're a fucking disgrace.
And all I need to do is
I'm so glad
nothing.
you know me. Sorry.
You don't need to do anything to win. You just accumulate your points and not gamble them.
What I like to think about Duff in that situation was he was like, Alex needs a big story here. He needs a big headline. I'm going to help Alex out. I'm going to just fucking gamble all my shit, like, relentlessly. But once you gamble 10,000 once, I think what happened in Duff's head, and maybe he'll enlighten us, is he went, if I can gamble 10, it really puts this to bed.
Yeah,
that's 5-0 with Duff.
They might be able to catch up to 30,000, but 40,000, never going to happen.
Right. And then he lost it, and he thought, well, the only way to get that back is to bet it. And then he lost it, and he thought, well, I have to go all in now. And that's was... But I like to think he was thinking of the story.
Ironically, I don't think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think like Hannah and Jaeger, who were within each other like so closely, were anywhere near where Duff was.
What's interesting is that Jaeger had 0 points at the beginning of that day. This is well clipped. This is how Ariana Grande got her start. I mean, I'll dress as Ariana Grande and eat that fucking shit if that's what turns you on.
Tune in next week to Don't Get Me Started, where Alex will dress as Ariana Grande.
Can you just scroll back up slightly because I think I can't remember what Hannah said and I wanted to say it, but I don't know.
It
won't do it. We'll never get to find out what that was. Cold beans on Weetabix is L1R2.
Oh, now it scrolls.
I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck you.
It doesn't matter. Sorry, I missed it. There was something you said, but you're absolutely right. I am a terrible disgrace.
Well, that brings me to my nap, actually. My nap this week, and I only have the one, is Twitch being utter bullshit this week. It's just been so fucking shit. And, like you said earlier, why is Twitch being shit? Well, the reason is they have tried to upgrade their system to recognise if you are using an ad blocker so that they can say, hey, you're using an ad blocker, go fuck yourself or you can't watch anything.
Okay, because they want you to watch the ads.
Because they want you to watch the ads, it gets revenue for them, revenue for the streamers, etc, etc. But, Jesso, shut up, they can hear you. Fuck you. But, in their infinite wisdom, rather than just blocking the people that are using ad blockers, they have blocked everyone.
Oh my god.
And so they've got new privacy settings and new all other kinds of bullshit. I can only think that is why like the chat on the side there has turned white. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Jezbot 4000 is fucking missing. Like, I'm ready to put a wanted poster together and try and find the fucking guy.
Wanted, dead or alive.
It's like stream elements boring as shit now. I'm like,
I want to get this out of stream so it looks a bit.
And that's why my follower bling isn't working, because it's looking for Jezbot 4000.
I may as well just fucking eat them out of the can. You know what I mean? I may as well just kind of like, I've still got some left in the can.
If we got a Weetabix to dip, just
I could just eat
dip it in there.
I could just eat.
Have you seen this bot? It's just an empty square because it's a bot.
They're cold beans, cold in my mouth.
Answers to the name Jezbot 4000.
Enough of that.
Oh no, should we spam the chat with Discord links to make you feel like Jezbot is here? It's fine. It's basic Streamlabs has got it covered, but Alex, I'm going to tell your mother you ate Weetabix and beans.
Who said that? Hannah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She didn't bring you up like this.
She'll be like, oh, he's very silly. He's very silly.
And by Q, Jaeger redeems the Discord and YouTube commands. Jez has set the lofty goal of stopping Alex eating cold beans on Weetabix. A, it's not that lofty, and B, ain't no stopping this train.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, the loyalty points thing, I know that we've probably moved on. I'm in such a good mood now. Yes, it was a thrilling finale. And that was definitely a hat for me yesterday. I should have put it on there. Do you want to talk about...
It's just your naps left. I am all covered.
Oh my god. Like, on a Friday, let me tell you this. Just, having said that though, disgusting food combinations you found in Alex's house needs to be a weekly feature. I think that, well, I don't know we can do a better one. No. Based on recent,
To be fair, I do feel like reading everyone's superheroes in the Discord. Yeah, that has been happening.
Oh, because Mr. Tickle, the current favourite,
lining him up to win,
is gonna win on my World Cup of superheroes on March the 13th. But yes, my nap today. I finished work at 4:30, and I'd worked. I mean, I really got through it. My boss wasn't in today, which would normally mean that I should, not, that's the universal sign for slacking off. But I actually did work. I was working really hard all the way through the day.
That's champion-elect, Mr. Tickle, to you.
Oh, yes. That reminds me of something. Just going to distract me. But anyway, so it got to 4:30, and there's a couple of more things that just came in, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to wrap those things up and then I'm going to stop for the day. And there was a task A and task B, and I'm like, if I can get these tasks done, that's really good. And then I had this guy just messaged me on Skype for Business, who just was another guy, a colleague, who just went, hey, what happened with this thing? And I said, oh yeah, that thing's been covered, it's all been done. And he said, because I hear person B had given you some information.
What kind of mother names their kid Person B?
Was that BEA? It's like B. Arthur from the Golden Girls. And
is that the one that's on?
Thank you for being a friend. Yes.
She's fit.
Yes.
A bit weird, but fit.
Going down the road and back again. So.
The sort of person that eats cold beans on dry Weetabix.
You wouldn't let it lie, would you, Mike? You wouldn't let it lie. I just got going. I've got to put my wind up. So anyway, basically the long and the short of this nap, it's a nap we're talking about, is this guy said, what's going on with this shit? I heard there was an update. I said, let me have a look. Oh yeah, she gave me the information, and then very, very recently she changed her mind. I'll update it. I can't get hold of her because she's busy, so I can't talk to her.
Busy.
Indeed. And now it is, and by the way, this information, I've worked overtime. It doesn't really matter. This is really a small thing. It's now 5 o'clock. I should have stopped half an hour ago. And so I shouldn't even have answered this person's message. But then what happens is this same thing where he keeps repeating himself and I keep trying to say goodbye. Right? So the conversation that I'm like, well, that's about as much as
I would have just sent him a picture of a clock at 4:30 and then checked the fuck out of there.
Do you know, it's such a strange, it is a bit like that. But I end up kind of going like, well, I can't do anything more about it until I speak to her on Monday. I've done everything I can. And he went, well, she sent an email. I said, yes, and that's been dealt with. He said, I think it needs to go in. I said, and it has gone in. And I said, and he says, well, we'll need to check with her ideally. I said, yes, and that's probably the end of that, as much as we can do.
End of that chapter.
I'll check in with her on Monday. And he goes, really, we need to check in with her. I said, like I say, on Monday. And this whole thing just rolled on like a big old rock.
I'm with you, bud. This is a fucking Monday thing.
Hey, listen. No, I'm with... And it's like, we aren't having an argument We're saying the same things, and he's just finding new ways
I
of
would like
repeating
to
them.
direct your attention to the calendar.
So I said...
It says it is Friday.
So I said, like...
The day you are looking for is the Monday.
Yeah, it's like this. I'm so glad. Hey, Miss Ice Lady. Yeah, so I just went... So in the end, I thought I need to close it, because at one point I just thought I'm just going to close the laptop. But being a nice, kind person, I tried to kind of like, you know, round the chat off, as it were. And so... yeah, maybe. And I said, anyway, like I said, I can't speak to her now. She's not answering. It has actually been done, so it's fixed. And, you know, because when I check with her, she's just going to say what I did was right anyway. So it doesn't matter. So it's been done. I can't chat to her.
Been done. It's
past time. And I said, I hope you have a good weekend. Which
is the universal symbol for I'm the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm out, right? I hope you have a good weekend. And he went, yeah, because we really need to get this stuff in. And at which point I went and just chucked my laptop onto the floor.
In the sea.
I mean, what the fuck, man?
On Monday, he won't be able to do that thing because this guy's driven him to throwing his laptop in the sea.
I hope you have a good... I don't hope he has a good weekend. I hope he's still fucking trying to... Hello, Alex? What's going on? Why aren't you answering me? It's now 9:45.
I hope you have a good weekend equals fuck off.
It's Friday. I hope I'm gonna. Do you know what? When I speak to him on Monday, I'm gonna say I hope you have a good weekend on Monday, in the hopes that by the time we actually do get to the weekend, he will have understood what I fucking mean. You know, just 9 o'clock. I'm be like, hey, I hope you have a good weekend. He's like, what? Next weekend? I'm getting in fucking early, mate, because you do not pick up on this shit.
You should set up a bot to email him every minute across the whole weekend. I hope you have a good weekend, so that when he opens his email, when he opens his email every minute, because he sounds like a fucking job's worth, he will have that message spamming his inbox. That's what I'd do.
Hope you have a good weekend.
Fucking DDoS the prick.
DDoS the prick. It's like the Champions League. So that was the thing that... It was just at the end of the day. I was almost out. I was almost clear. I'd almost cleared the fence, but no, just at the last second, I broke my leg on the twat of weekend.
Both bones.
Yeah.
I started saying it to people yesterday morning.
I'm going to pour myself a little bit more wine. Just a small amount. I've had my beans though, so, you know, that's okay.
He's all good now. Would you like to cover your last nap, or shall we conclude the longest this is happening?
I'll just quickly do this. It's hard for me to probably explain this, but my other nap is I went to pick up this wine from Morrison's. This is a Morrison's wine. It's my favourite wine. It's the one I have when I really want to feel happy. It's payday.
It's the best
around.
It is. It says so on the bottle.
Oh yes, it does
Morrison's.
say the best. Morrison's the best. Nothing's ever don't you spill my wine as you walk in past.
Around.
Nothing's ever gonna keep me down.
The best.
It's the best around.
If I produce wine,
Can we just grab that out of your way?
I would put labels on it that says the the man.
Morrison, someone's doing well. I am doing well. I am. What can I say? I won't be now. That guy who watches this stream is like, motherfucker, telling me to have a good weekend. I'll show him. So I went to Morrison's to buy it, and on my way out, I just reminded of there's this guy. There's this guy at Morrison's that I fucking hate. And that's the bottom line.
Our Morrison's.
Yes, our Morrison's up the road. Yes, that's right.
Is it the kind of middle to older age guy with grey hair?
Yes.
Like kind of stony jaw, doesn't smile.
Yes, it is that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh man, you know that? Okay, right. There is a guy we both know.
There can only have been one guy. That guy's a miserable bastard.
Do you know what is weird? Are we thinking of the same guy? Because let me describe this guy. What is weird? What is worse about this nap is it's so subtle. How can I explain this to you guys? He's so subtle in how he doesn't just go around going, "You're a prick. Oh, fuck that shit." He's not overtly prickish. He's just subtly prickish.
Yeah. It's got to be the same guy.
God, that guy.
I I know exactly. I know who this is.
Do you know the Morrison's guy? The Morrison's guy? The Morrison's guy? Yeah, we do. Well, we do anyway. So this guy, I think I once encountered him, and he actually did chat to me. But like, I tried to chat to him, he never chats back to me. He does not chat. He does not chat. Now, as you might imagine about me and my name, I'm quite chatty. I like to engage with everybody, and I like to kind of bring even. I try and pitch it at the level that I'm talking to the person, like what I think they'll enjoy and what we want to chat about. It sounds like a strange thing for someone that loves words as much as I do, but I adore small talk for its kind of just fun nonsense. And you can go to people and say, oh, it's raining, and they're like, nice weather for the ducks. I'm like, well, that's good, it'll clean my car, I can't be bothered. You know, that sort of level of chat is just so much fun sometimes, and people get a dig out the fact you're engaging and stuff like that. So you can have, honestly, when I used to be on the radio with Duncan, he fucking hated that shit. I do it all the time. And where is Duncan tonight? So anyway, so essentially what I'm saying is I try to engage with this guy. I'm like, well, anyway, so blah, blah, blah. And not even small talk, but just like trying to engage with him. Nothing. Just like, and I tell you what it is. He's too good for Morrison's. He thinks he's too good for Morrison's. He's like...
He's obviously been there for like...
Ever.
Yeah.
He wasn't great when he started working there. And he just goes up to you and you go, hey mate, how's it going? Well, and it's almost the weekend. What's going on with that? You having a good one? Blah, 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 blah. And he's just like, but he's like whistles at you. He's like...
This is the same guy. It's absolutely the guy I'm thinking of.
A disdainful whistle. That's what he does. He like whistles up to your fucking goes. Lee.
Is it always, do you know the Muffin Man?
It is always do you know the Muffin Man.
You know
and I'm like,
the Muffin Man.
I'm like, mate, wait, stop. Put the fucking wine down. Put the fucking wine down. I'm talking to you. I'm fucking talking to you, you obnoxious prick. Stop fucking whistling and respond like a normal person.
Hey, I'm talking
here! Fucking hell. Oh, and don't get me started on whistling! Oh my god. Anyway, that guy can fuck himself. In fact, he's going in the sea. Wait, you wait till I get to that fucking bit. He's going to fucking sea so fast.
Mike whistles.
I like this, by the way. Yeah, from his point of view, if you're rushed off your feet and you see someone chatty, you think, come in, you get the fuck out. You might be right about that. But
Chaos Nail 77. Just to remind you, Alex, don't forget to get it in on Monday.
Don't forget to get it in on Monday. Oh, wait. Maybe this is someone I work with. Chaos. Who's the only person that might have joined in?
Nice weekend!
It's not him. Oh, shit. No, I think it's Jay. I hope it's Jay. Jay's a dude, so I hope it's Jay. But don't worry.
I mean, you may not want to assume his gender, but, you know, whatever.
It's not the person I'm talking about. I'm just saying. Anyway. I would say have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend, Chaos. And thank you for joining us in my house. I hope it's someone I work with. God, see, the thing is,
it doesn't really matter. That's a cracking joke either way. So. What is he, a character from the Clangers?
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I mean, by the way, when I talk to these people, I know my audience. I'd like to think I'm pretty aware. I generally tend to have a conversation with people on the tills when there's no one behind me and it's my time. You know, my stuff isn't going to go any faster. I'm killing time.
I mean, I don't not talk to people or anything like that. But
yeah.
But the kind of mundanery you describe is like, oh yeah, weather's nice, blah, blah, blah.
I reserve that for the people who I think...
Couldn't we just have a fucking quality conversation?
No, but like...
I know, you know, I am customer, you are, like, worker, but this 5-second interaction could be a semi-positive one. Let's not waste it on the weather or...
I don't know how to explain this. Some people don't want to have that conversation. So if someone sees I've got this wine, then I might say something like, are you trying to work out how long it's going to be until you get that hit of the whole fruit, as it were? You're okay? You're coping with it now? I think
it's right this time.
It's okay. Got a good one. No, like, say I get to the till.
There it is.
And I get my wine, and someone go, and they have to take the thing off the wine because it was expensive, because like Mike says, I'm doing well. And I might say, yeah, I'm trying to get more into wine. I realise I don't know anything about wine, and I'm trying to drink wine. So that might be an example of a conversation which has some interest, and they might say, yeah, I don't really know why. And I say, I bought an app and you can look at it, and that's an example of a good conversation. But sometimes you meet someone on there and they go, oh, the weather's nice for the ducks, and then I just go, oh, well, we will reserve the wine conversation and we'll engage on, you just kind of pitch yourself at the level you start the conversation, I'll join in on the level you want.
Do you know who's really good at a till conversation?
Is it me? Because I really think I am.
I've never been at a till with you, I don't think.
Oh, well, that's
that's a delight we can experience at a later date. No, my father-in-law.
Oh, really?
He does fantastic till conversation. Can you imagine walking into Asda, getting to the till, and the cashier immediately starts talking about Carmen Roda? I'd dig it.
Chez's taste buds have been burnt off. Yeah, that might be it.
That might be why it took
to be fair, longer. Having worked on checkout, someone who could hold a good conversation was godsend. I used to work in the tills at Sainsbury's, and I used to chat all manner of crazy shit to those guys as they came past.
Chat?
I know.
Madness.
I think I've said before, these 3 women came through my till it was a family. It was like the grand, the mum, and the daughter, and they had 3 trolleys between them as the big family shop. They shopped so much, they had 3 trolleys, and all 3 of them brought their trolleys through. They never said a fucking word to me, every time. It's never said anything.
When I'm selecting a till, one of the criteria, other than, shortness of length of queue, is the person looking the nicest. Like, if you are sat there with a fucking scowl on your face, I'm not going to go to your till. You'll probably eat my biscuits or something.
The first time I encountered these women, I was like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? Friday, huh? Yeah, do you know what? It's raining. Good weather for the duck. Whatever the fuck. And they didn't say a fucking word back to me, and so I shut the fuck up.
Probably because you led with, what's this weather? Great weather for the ducks.
That
probably put them off.
I don't know. I was
like,
I'm
looking for a quality conversation. I'm like, okay, well, that's the end of that conversation.
Yeah, no, they didn't want to chat, so I just didn't chat to them. It sounds like a weird thing to say, but they wanted to do their thing in silence. They wanted to get it done. Fine, let's do it. Hey, you've joined us here on Don't Get Us Started on when we worked in supermarkets and shit. Did you ever work in a supermarket?
Not a supermarket, no. Newsagent.
Oh, really? Well, that must be not the same because people just...
Years.
Did you sell many a Kinder Egg?
Yes, and a lot of cigarettes.
Kinder Egg and cigarettes.
This was
Rizzlers.
before you had to be over the age that you could use cigarettes to sell cigarettes.
Oh, really? Just doling them out.
Like 13, 14. Like, yeah, here's your 20 Lambert and Butler, blah, blah, blah.
Why is this twat chatting about ducks?
I have never heard anyone say good weather for the duck. That's because you are in America.
It is often good weather for the ducks. I mean, in
England... That's a very well-known phrase here in the UK, where it is very often raining. Shit weather for squirrels is a better opening. Yes. Banked. That's the new one. Ugh, shit weather for squirrels.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't understand this guy. Part of me wants to go on a charm offensive. Like, the second time I saw him, I was just like, I'm just going to be over
target him every time.
I'm just going to be super lovely.
This guy.
I saw him.
I will get a conversation.
He came up to me and he was like walking up to me like, I'm better than this, don't know what I'm even doing here. And it's a weird song for him to be singing. And he came up, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, no, I think it's probably just the wine and and I just like so that we can just have some human contact in this time of lockdown." And he's just like, "I am better than this," and I'm like, "Whoa, wait, get your fucking ass back here. Let me reassure you, you are not better than this. All right, now off you go. Next time, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Fuck that guy. Oh my god. Right, shall we move on before I have to?"
Before you rage quit and flip a table.
Yeah, I don't want to because there's some good stuff on this table and then some expensive stuff as well.
It would really fuck things up.
Yeah.
The stream's working this week. We've only dropped 148 frames, and I didn't even notice them being dropped, so that's good. But this has been the longest This Is Happening segment and preamble. We're at 1 hour and 9 minutes.
Well, we're hoping that a raid comes in, so we've got a segment ready for them. Just in case a raid drops in, we should have a secret raid segment. So we can just, regardless of where we are, if a raid comes in of 20 people and we're like, Paris, what's going on? We were just about to do the bloody bling thing, and then we just hit our secret if in danger of raid, break glass segment. I think we need just in the bag, just fucking just shove that up their ass.
So if anybody would like to raid,
we don't have a segment, so we're not ready for that.
Guess we'll have to
You
choose
almost
our
went
own.
into a 3-second pose there.
You think you know me.
On this day.
I added myself to another giveaway. Great. I look forward to the
Did
next
you
bit of
win?
swag that I'll be getting.
Oh, you mean it's happening now? Okay. What's the next? What do you want to do? Do you want
Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Then, in that case, I will tee up my good friend here and introduce you to the segment that we like to call...
Haters gonna hate.
Okay, then.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
That wasn't where I was going.
I honestly, because we didn't know what we were going to do. I didn't know. I thought, is he going to keep talking and he selected one, or does he want me to say? Well, we've done it now.
I'm imagining a duck accent. Well, me too now.
I can't do a Donald Duck. You know that? Maybe a little bit.
No, I can't do that either.
And what does he say?
Many
I can't
things.
really do it. Can anyone Can anyone here do a good Donald Duck? You don't have to prove it. I'm just saying. Just say yes. Can anyone here do a Donald?
British duck.
Quack.
American duck.
Quack.
Quack. Affleck.
Fucking quack, man.
That's an American duck.
Quack. That's a Boston duck, if anything.
Speaking of Boston,
Boston.
well, kind of Boston. Have you heard? And we're getting off track before we Haters Gonna Hate.
That's fine.
Before I tell this story, I'll tee up the chat. Haters Gonna Hate is a segment in which you select the topics that we have to hate on.
Yes.
If we like that thing and we have to hate on it anyway, all the better. Topics in the chat, we'll hate on anything. What was I going to say? Have you heard that they are going to make new Frasier? They're bringing back Frasier on Paramount Plus.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Look, what I've got my hands up here and I'm moving my head around like I'm a fucking owl.
Yeah, new Frasier, more Frasier.
Wait. Now, wait. New Frasier, same Frasier, or new Frasier, new actor? Is it a reboot?
Oh no, it's Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey. Oh, Kelsey.
But
Kelsey Grammer.
That's all we know about it. I mean, obviously, it's not going to have insert dad character actor
oh,
here,
God, I've
and
completely
insert
forgotten
dog character actor here. But I would assume it's going to have, at least a cameo from David Hyde Pierce and what's her face.
I just won. She just won. She fucking won again.
What have you won now?
You win again. PC simulator.
PC simulator.
PC builder PC
builder simulator.
Oh my god, that's like my fucking life right now. Is there a bit where you just can't get a GPU for love nor money?
Was that that was a redeem, surely? So you can have that one. You can keep that one yourself.
Hey, have fun with that. We want to see you stream it. Oh my god, that's a good one actually. You should hate on the trip cheese. But let's just finish this up before we go. I'm wary of a new Frasier because if I want more Frasier, I'll just get the Frasier box set out. He says box set, and just
I have a Frasier box.
Stick a video in and watch it from the beginning. But I
love Frasier, man.
I love it. It's a great series.
I mean, it's going to be a while till we get there, so I might have to rewatch
so well
Frasier.
written.
That'll be so much.
It's such a great farce. I so dig Frasier.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we go back? We need to go back up, otherwise don't ignore. Okay, we can't.
Yes. Well, one that I spotted for you, and you can kick us off.
Is Coco.
How do you feel about Coco?
Yeah, that was Jaeger's. Yeah. Listen, the problem with... Don't get me started on Coco, right? We've all been duped. And I think we all know that we've been duped. Largely with a lot of Pixar and Disney films. I mean, it's just a formula. It's just a formula to make... It's like chemistry. It's like anything. You just put things... You get a dopamine hit. You just get these feelings, these sensations. You're being manipulated. Coco could just be any one of these many... feel-good films that have very, very simple premise of setting up... You're right there.
Foot's gone dead.
Of setting up a situation. It doesn't need to be Day of the Dead. It could be any situation. It could be an ice palace.
Just
Recently,
myself,
you're
don't mind me.
right. Just like... I watched
Here we
the
go.
other day, I watched Onward, which is about two brothers who have never knew their dad. They never knew their dad, and they're never going to see their dad. But then they get an opportunity to go on a quest to meet their dad. Will they see their dad? Maybe they will. Maybe at the last moment they won't. And it's just easy to write. It's pathetically easy to write. Don't tell me you like Coco. It's just simple storylines. These guys will make stuff for years, and it's basically a different skin on the same formula. They are laughing up their fucking sleeves. Fuck Disney, fuck Pixar, fuck Coco. Forget it. Absolutely, very, very, forget it.
Good digs, man.
Yeah. I can't do it. Jez is feeling bad weather in his rod again. That's good.
So there've been a couple of good ones for me. You can choose.
One was Trip Cheese.
The other is Jeopardy.
Oh my god, has that not been done?
I don't think it has.
Jesus.
No.
Well, can we get to both of them? Because that
just make sure there haven't been any more. No,
I think that was the highest.
When we get to the quack conversation, that is pre asking for selection. So yeah, those are the choices. Which do you want me to do?
I'm going to say Trip Cheese.
Okay. Right. Don't fucking get me started on Trip Cheese, because it's often said that there can be too much of a good thing. And this is exactly what you get with the Trip Cheese. We have a cheeseburger, which in itself is sheer perfection. And I was on board at that point. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, hey, do you like cheeseburger? How about double cheeseburger? I'm like, okay, so you're going to give me 2 cheeseburgers. This sounds fantastic, because one is never satisfying enough.
Yeah.
So I need 2. No, sir, let me correct you. Not 2 cheeseburgers, a double cheeseburger. So, okay, so what, you're just going to put an extra slice of cheese, double the cheese in there? I think the ratio of burger to cheese is pretty good as is, to be honest. No, sir, you're still misunderstanding. It's 2 burgers in one. I'm like, man, that's a lot of bread, guys. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, no, fucking this guy. No, it is bread, cheeseburger, bread. I'm like, oh, great, I'll have 6. And then, as if they hadn't confused me enough with the double cheeseburger, they're like, brand new thing at McDonald's. It's the triple cheeseburger. And again, I'm like, holy fuck, that's even more cheese. Why the fuck are you doing that? No, so we're coming down the same cycle again. This is bread, cheeseburger, bread. I just did 4, did I? I can't count.
Well, look it back.
Too many burgers. And now you've got this monstrosity of a cheap, dirty burger that's just got so much cheese, so much burger, and it's just too much. Why didn't I just have 3 cheeseburgers, and then I've got the perfect ratio of bread to cheese to burger all the way through it? But now I've just got too much. There's too much meat, Alex.
What blows my mind, if I may,
and they fucking put gherkins in it. No matter how much you tick the don't put fucking gherkins in my burger box. Yeah, don't get me started on Trip Cheese. It's just atrocious.
I like the gherkins. I like it when you have gherkins, because then I eat your gherkins. We got to the stage of the day where I just leant across it. I just went across and took his gherkins. And Keris is like, so you're at that stage in your friendship now where I'm like,
said that. She's like, oh.
Like without looking up from Jeopardy, and I'm like,
not even I get his gherkins.
Blurkins, maybe, Mike.
Blurkins, yeah.
I love a gherkin. Blurkins. I love a gherkin. What is interesting is
a pickle for those in the States.
You got a pickle.
Don't get me started on trying to not get fucking vegetables in my burgers at McDonald's and the conversation that fucking entails in America. That was confusing.
The biggest problem I have with McDonald's in that regard is that, like, I feel everywhere else, especially I think KFC may well be the best at this, is their signature burgers, in the case of KFC, are always a dream. And I'm just like, wow, yeah, that sounds amazing. Like the double down, all this fair stuff.
Oh, well, do you know what the double down needed?
I don't know what the double down.
A bun.
Well, that was the point of it. I mean, I know what you're saying. But
it's a flawed point.
There was another one, like Louisiana. Oh, was it Louisiana Hot? Was really amazing. But what I'm trying to get to is the KFC ones generally hit the mark, and to a degree, although I don't tend to stray from the bacon cheeseburger, especially the bacon double cheeseburger, Mike, in Burger King. So I can't speak for that. But it feels like whoever's making new signature burgers in McDonald's doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, because every time it's like, now it's the Legends one. I'm like, some shit fucking tastes the same. Now it's the chicken tastes the same, and then in Louisiana chicken tastes the same, and now we go down to the deep south, and way over in California we've got the way out west tastes the same. And I'm like, every one of them is bullshit. And so when they got to the boat, it's like, guys, every one of our burgers is bullshit. Can someone please pitch me a good idea? And somebody just tentatively...
How about we take this burger and take it from the yellow box and put it in a blue box?
It's like, put a story on that guy's house. It's just like, but with the trip cheese, you can see someone's gone like, do you know what's popular? The double cheeseburger. Do you know what we should do? Add a burger.
And I, for one, cannot wait for the quadruple cheeseburger.
Right! That's what's going to happen! This is the world we're living in.
When I used to work at Riley's, and we were put in charge of the food, there was an add burger button.
Oh, yeah.
On the EPOS till. But they did not restrict the number of ad burgers that you could do. And so, the person I used to live with came in one day and was like...
Was it Smith?
No, it wasn't. No. I would like to have a burger. And then he just stood there and went, and then add a burger. Right, okay. Add a burger. Okay. Add a burger. And he had 18 burgers in a bun. Each one comes with cheese as standard, so it was fucking like that. I think I took a picture of it. I'll find it and put it on Discord. But like, it was an... I don't even know what the fancy Latin math term for 18 is. But it was one of those cheese.
Quadruple cheeseburger, you're going to need a bigger box.
Hexadeca cheese, is that it?
I don't. If it isn't, that's what I want.
Hexadeca cheese.
Hexadeca cheese. I remember I once got very drunk at Loughborough University. Not a university I was attending as an undergraduate, but a university I was attending as a drunk.
And a university I was attending to insert penis into an attendee.
Indeed, and I met an attendee who was super cute. Couldn't find her later at the point of penetration, as it were, and so just me thrusting around into...
Too drunk.
Yeah, I know. Well, she wasn't there. I didn't know where she went, and I later met her on the bus crawl.
I mean, that's
right. So just
that's an excuse for not getting it in.
Right.
Her not.
She was not
there.
physically present. You know, I saw.
Find the whole.
I ran into at the beginning of that night at Loughborough, and this was a burger story. But at the beginning of that night at Loughborough, I met this girl, and I'm like, and she was a friend of this person that was staying there, and like my mate's like, oh, this is such and such. I can't remember her name anymore, and she's also from Folkestone. Well, she's strictly from Hyde, and I'm like, oh, chat, Hyde, we know the same things, Fods, blah blah blah, and then I couldn't find her, and the next time I saw her was on the bus crawl. We do a Christmas bus crawl every year, and I hadn't seen her for like 3 years, and she suddenly was on the bus next to me, and I'm like, what are the odds? I was like, hey, I haven't seen you for ages. She's like, yeah, remember I saw you at
remember
Loughborough?
me from such times as not putting my penis in?
I was like, oh yeah, I remember you from such times as that time at Loughborough where we didn't have sex. She's like, right? And I'm like, I know. Well, listen, perhaps we should hook up a bit. Maybe you should stay on the bus crawl and do the bus crawl with us. And she was like, I've got to get back and see my parents. It's Christmas. I said, I get it. Can I take your number? And she went, she went, yeah, take my number. So I got her number, and then a few pubs later, Ron took my phone and put it in his pint and destroyed it, and I didn't have a number, and I didn't ever find her again, and I've never seen her since, and that was 2007. So what the fuck, man? BK have done a quarter. Yes, it was pre-jazz. It was pre-jazz. Well, pre-jazz actually.
There were days pre-jazz, believe it or not.
The worrying thing is that, do you remember me from times like not putting my penis in you as a standard chat-up line for Alex? I'm quite well known now, so like they don't say that anymore. Yes, yeah. I would say, do you remember even? No, I remember you.
There's a register or something.
I just want to be famous.
The modern day Romeo and Juliet. I tell you what, members of your family are on it tonight.
I know, they're really funny.
Get some more in here, we need more.
I mean, it's a family trait. Oh my god. But the point of that Loughborough trip is that my friend Matt Moat wasn't allowed to have a triple burger. There was a double burger and he wanted a triple burger.
He wanted to add burger.
He wanted to add burger. And the guy who was selling it, the guy who was the burger van outside of Loughborough Uni every night, the Union every night, was a guy called Super Mario. And at some points in the night at Loughborough,
Beautiful British name.
Super Mario was this. He was this. He was not Italian like actually Mario the plumber. He was a Turkish gentleman, and he would hold court in his burger van.
Can we put Super Mario in the superhero competition?
Oh yeah, I think we
It's
can.
Super in it.
I think it's got
not
super.
not the plumber, not the.
You mean the Turkish guy from?
I mean the
you mean the
Turkish
Loughborough
burger.
kebab seller?
As far as I'm concerned, making burgers is a superpower. So
Beep, 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 beep. And it got really bigger, and then flew away. But no, he would. At one point, all burgers stopped for everyone just to chant Super Mario at him. Like, nobody's ordering. And at one point, everyone's just going, Super Mario, Super Mario. And that was like a minute. And there's one guy trying to, okay, can I get it? And shut up, no, we're chanting. It's just like really weird. And Matt Moe could not get himself a triple burger. No, mate, we're not doing triple burger. And he went, can I have 2 double burgers? And he's like, yeah, 2 double burgers, mate, no problems. Yep, he did that. He did what you did. You did what you did. He ate it, and then the remains of it were found when he threw up in the shower the next day.
I just don't understand like people who block like that. It's like the option is there. Why won't you just give me the thing that I can obviously have?
Yeah, because a triple gin is like, when you go to a bar and you go, can I have a triple gin, please? And they go, no, you can't. It's not the same as burgers. They don't go. So this guy's heard like, can I have a triple burger? And it's like, I heard this one at the bar earlier. No, mate, we don't do triple burger. And I'm like,
No.
Really?
What's the problem here? Is it that you can't count that high? That is literally the only valid excuse for not giving me a fucking triple burger.
Does he ride a burger? Does he cook burgers riding a dinosaur? I haven't been back there for a while, actually. So maybe he's upgraded.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop,
He was actually fired because his dinosaur was picking up the buns with his tongue. It's
yeah. And then spitting them out and knocking people over. We're gonna have to let you go.
There was a big lawsuit.
Terrible, that guy.
Many people died.
Their lawyer was Bowser. He was fucked, mate. He just kept turning upside down and dropping balls on them.
It's got a bit fucked up.
It certainly
well,
did.
welcome to Don't Get Me Started, episode 38.
We finally. Do you want to get started? We started now. Now we started.
Before this, we hadn't got started. Now we have got started. Okay, I think that's enough. Haters gonna hatering.
Do you want to go on to the segment you wanted to call, whatever you wanted to call?
Yes, sure. Do you want to guess again, or shall I just go for it?
Go for it, because I don't think I can.
Okay, right.
I think I know what you're going to do.
Go on then.
Right, but I'm not going to say it. No, I can't fuck this up.
You're right, you can't fuck this up.
Okay, now we're going to the segment that Jez would like to call... Going Viral.
Yay! Stop it, you're going to break me again.
I hope you're having fun here and Don't Get Me Started. If you just joined us, this place has gone to shit and we're doing a segment we like to call Going Viral. Please carry on.
Please press a button. Okay, so our first...
Going Viral. Or what Alex is bus cruised.
Yeah, ew indeed.
Oh, you guys.
So our first offering on this Going Viral segment, where we show you the things that are going viral on the internet. I picked, between us, we've picked 2 classics this week, and you may have seen this one before. But being that I'm
sitting quite close to you. Sorry, yes, Karen.
Sorry.
We're in a bubble together. I mean, yeah, Karen. Sorry, Karen.
I am a person that is a fan of the squirrel. If that's not obvious.
Yes, you are.
I do like a squirrel. My emotes are based on squirrels. My raid is based on squirrels.
Yes,
I like
it
the
is.
squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
And so, when this came across my dashboard, as it were,
Oh, so sexy.
I could not resist bringing it in for Going Viral.
Do it.
Now, this gentleman
Look at that.
is a squirrel who is, what's the phrase? Off his tits.
Is he stoned?
On fermented pears. He is fucking roasted. Just watch him trip balls right now. It's amazing.
Wait, almost went.
It's a bird, man. Man, have you seen these fucking birds?
What is he eating?
Fermented pears.
That guy's got the munchie. Oh no, he's going for it. Fermented pears. Who put that out for him?
Is that squirrel okay?
No, he's not okay.
He's very, very drunk right now.
Does he? Is this what you base your? Are you going to have a
Drunk squirrel.
drunk?
Do
Karis, get on it.
Yeah.
Karis,
Deadline's tomorrow.
come on.
Drunk squirrel.
Drunk
emoji.
squirrel.
Oh man, that's drunk me popping to the loo in the pub, realising I'm too drunk.
We've all done that.
Actual footage.
Actual footage.
Whoa, it's twisting my fermented pears, man. But he's gone back for more.
I love that.
He went back for more. He hadn't quite tripped balls enough. He went back for more.
Yes, Mike, you can feel free to roast. Feel free to roast. I put myself up for a roasting, as much like the woman on the bus crawl said to me.
And I forgot to mention it earlier, but when you didn't go for the pun, this is a safe space. Always go for the pun.
Yes.
Even if it's a crap pun, we will enjoy it anyway.
Incidentally, we couldn't do the bus crawl, which is a Christmas bus crawl from Canterbury to Folkestone because of COVID, of course. But
fuck you, COVID.
yeah. But if everything is led to believe as being correct, and we're out in the real world again by Christmas, which it feels good.
That's long. Let's do a summer pub crawl.
Oh yeah, I mean we can do.
Summer bus.
And all I was going to say is you're more than welcome to join us on it.
Oh yeah, the more the merrier.
It's quite a fun little crawl,
Get on
and
down
I miss
here.
it. Right.
So next, would
Part
you like to?
two.
Would you like to tee up the one that you selected?
Yes. So last night I was on Twitter, looking at seeing how many followers I had because that's what I do. Still not that many. Great. Actually, anyway. So, but while I was there, actually, that wasn't what I was doing.
This took a turn.
Actually, that wasn't what I was doing.
Why don't you love me?
I want you to love me. I just want to be famous. Listen, I was actually looking at a Twitter page for stock checks for graphics cards because there's a stock checker which tells you.
Now the truth comes.
Yes. Now, no, I'm fine. I don't care how many followers I've got. It doesn't matter. But what I do care about is whether Nvidia has managed to release a fucking GPU that I can fucking buy. So I went on to the thing, and this place is called In Stock Tracker. And while I was there,
It's a bit on the nose.
no, isn't it? Nowinstock.com. P.S. Have I got a 3060? Have I fucking shit? So instead, I saw something which was basically.
That sounds like something different.
I know.
That sounds a bit sexy.
Ooh, yeah. You see, that's what I suggested that to that woman on the bus, and that's probably why I never saw her again because she was not into that.
Have we got a 3060?
How many people are on this fucking bus? It's the number 17. So the thing I saw on Twitter was an array of people who had tried to sell things on the internet because apparently on Facebook Marketplace or back in the day Craigslist, people would sell things. There's no shortage of people selling things on the internet to other people. But the problem with this situation is the people that want to buy it don't fucking understand how to fucking buy it. And this had quite a few options. Exhibit fucking A.
Should we roleplay these?
Yes, let's. Well, you can be left and I'll be right if you
Okay.
want.
Whatever this is.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
Can you sell it 100 cash?
No, sorry.
How about $80?
That's less money.
So
no. I love this. This guy can you do it for 100? No. 80.
why aren't you working?
I don't know, but
There we go.
oh man.
Hi! Is this still for sale?
Oh, I just love this one. Sorry, I realised. Hi, yes, I still have it. Are you interested?
Yes, mate. Where can you meet me? I'm in East Kilbride.
If you come and pick it up, you can have it for 20. I've been offered 20 for it already, but you messaged first, so let me know either way. Cheers.
Alright, mate. I'm going to meet some geezer for a new putter. Want to come with me and we'll just do him in and take it off him? Lol. Shit, that was meant for me, pal. But it's not about you.
I think the best thing is he goes, is it still for sale? can I? What's your address? What's your address?
Oh, fuck. We've got no hope of reading that.
I can get close. Oh no, what's it?
Can you build a website? Hello? You're about to lose my business.
What does he say? Sorry, I'm not on Twitter 24/7. Yes, I design websites for a living, but I'm currently not open to new work. January is pretty busy at the moment for me and my current workload. I've got enough on my plate. If you give me the idea of what you want, I'll let you know my rates and give you an estimate for the project.
Wow. Okay, first, I'm not going to pay for a website that's going to be for free to view. That doesn't make sense. Second, using words like I can't see
rates, probably
like rates and estimate makes you sound like a proper arsehole. You just lost my business. That looks like lid, but I assume it's not lid. Enjoy not getting words. I can't fucking read that. It's
honestly, this one, by the way, I found this funny because, like, they're like, he starts talking about you're meant to be a business. I can't believe you're saying things like rates and estimates. I was going to blow up and be a megastar, but now you're not going to get my fucking business. Fucking hell. Let's move on from that one.
One we can read. Fantastic.
Oh, yes. The 2008 Yaris S sedan.
Go for it.
All right. I'll give you $950 right now. No questions asked. Take it or leave it. Every second you wait on this offer, I drop the price by $50. The ball's in your court. I thought you were doing the other person.
I am. I'm waiting the allotted time.
You're going to wait for 3 minutes?
No. Ha! So your offer is already at zero.
No, still $950. Take it or leave it.
Nope. I only had 20 seconds to respond. Shoot, guess I missed out.
You can hear the years of acting training. I like this one. It's just that he really tries to hardball this one. It's like every second you wait on this offer, I drop the price by $50. Have you dropped it? No.
Like, how is that ever going to work? Somebody reads it and goes like,
yeah.
Fuck this.
By the way, these are like a handful of the ones on that thing we looked up, and every one of them thinks they're master negotiators. Did you include the one that... I don't know, we'll find out, I guess.
Let's find out.
What the fuck is this one?
I think this might be the last one.
Okay. What do you mean, how low? The price is a firm $1,200. I paid $2,800 for it originally, so you're already getting a really good deal.
I was thinking $800, and I can also give you some jewellery I make in exchange.
I'm going to have to pass, thanks.
You don't realise how difficult it is to be a single mother around Christmas. My kids have been begging for this all year, and now I have to tell them that I can't fucking see. And now I have to tell them you let them down. Does it feel good knowing you ruined 2 kids' Christmases?
I know it's a crazy concept, but I don't give a fuck about your kids' Christmas. There's so many of these. It's like, yeah, so my kids really want this thing, and I was wondering if you could drop it. Is there any more after that? Is that the end of it?
This is the last one. Would you mind? Would you trade it for a riding mower? You can pick it up in Lee's City.
Hello, if I understand correctly, you would like to trade a riding mower for a $19,000 car, and we will have to come and pick up the mower.
Yes.
Is it made of gold?
No, it's red.
This is like a budget optician. Yeah, it's quite far away, my TV, because I'm doing so well. Oh my god.
It's like a budget optician's appointment. Yeah. No, it is red. I think that is it. Yes, it is.
Yes. Can you sell it for 100 cash? You got to see that. I quite enjoyed, well, frankly, all of these things. I'm trying to remember the one that I really... Oh no, they're all good. They're all good. They're all funny. I sat there and read them last night. So there you go.
I did have to pick and choose, otherwise we would have been sat there for about an hour doing all those. Mm-hmm. They were a lot of good ones.
I missed all your chat. I'm really sorry. Something's happening. Right.
He's stuffing his face.
I am sorry.
And it's not with beans and Weetabix.
Thank God for
that. Shall we begin to close out?
Yeah.
Our weekly Don't Get Me Started fun.
Yes, that's it. Are they all thick as fucking shit? They are, actually. All the guys in that, I'm trying to think of the ones that... Oh, one person agreed to do a discount, and I think based on the fact the person went like, it's my friend's birthday, my mum's birthday, my daughter's birthday,
something like that. Yeah, I did read that one. Yeah.
And then kind of went, he said, I'm going to drop the price. He said, okay, I'll drop the price, blah, blah, blah. And then he kind of like found out he was lying, and he went, hold on, wait a minute. He says, Then the guy said something that annoyed him. So the guy went, "Do you know what? Actually, I won't get it from you." It's like, "What? I was only messing around. Like, do you want it or not?" And he's like, "Well, I was only lying about my friend having leukemia or whatever like that." And he went, "What? You lied about it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just lied about it. It's called a sob story. It's how you negotiate." And it's that concept that someone's gone like, it's acceptable. In fact, not acceptable. It is the primary practice in that guy's head is that every time he wants to negotiate, he just makes up a sob story and has no shame about doing so. And that's the way you negotiate. You go on a sale. Imagine if you were working for a buyer for Boots and you went into Boots and it's like, "Oh my god, I really want to get these Hoovers on the fucking shelf or whatever like that." And I don't, it's like, "Well, we haven't got room." And it's like, "Yeah, but my dad's dying." They're like, "How many times can that work?"
Up to the Boots pharmacy counter. "Man, I really need some Anusol, but
good choice.
I can't afford it on the count of my dad dying."
It just never works.
Squirrel flu.
Whose Boots sells Hoovers? The one where my mouth uses the spontaneous things.
Insert shop here. Insert product here.
Mm-hmm.
Story.
Gotta keep it. Hey, so I've seen it happen. They're expanding, man.
I think I have seen Hoovers in Boots, to be fair.
I see it all the time. They don't do meal deals anymore, Mike.
Don't they?
No, they do Hoover deals straight in there. You get buy one Hoover, you get an Anusol free. That's not true. Don't look for that. That deal doesn't exist.
Well, for not selling Hoovers, we already know that Boots fit this criteria.
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's also see who else might fit this criteria in the section that we like to call Am I the Asshole?
Am I the asshole? No, it's the children who are wrong.
So it is me up first.
Go for it.
Remember in the chat along. Let us know who you think is the arsehole. Is it the op? Is it anyone else?
It should be explained if you've never been here and you're lurking around the place.
Good point.
This is probably the end. This is the last segment of Don't Get Me Started, and we yoink these pretty quickly off Reddit, and then we read them out, and you get to decide if they are the arsehole or if they are not the arsehole, or if someone else is the arsehole. And it's basically a big arsehole discussion, so feel free to chime in when you think you know the answer.
A Hoover and Anusol deal sounds like the recipe for disaster.
See, it all works out. This is improv. Nobody really needs it to make sense.
Good evening, Reese. You're just in time for Am I the Arsehole? Here we go. So, this is going to require a bit of background. I am 16, have been working since I turned 14, legal where I live. Since I got a job, my dad and stepmom have been charging me $150 per month for rent. This year, they decided that they were going to charge me for food too. So, any food I eat that they buy, they charge me for. So now, to the conflict. So at the start of February, I decided to stop eating my parents' food and now buy my own groceries. Because of this, I buy a lot more than they have space for in their fridge. So I bought my own fridge. My uncle sold me his old one for $25. Aces. Since I'm a stupid teenager, for the first few weeks, all I bought were frozen pizzas, ice cream, and a bunch of unhealthy stuff. I will just say, should we go and look in your fridge and see if you're a stupid teenager?
I am not.
Since then, I've mellowed out a bit. But it turns out my stepsister and brother were taking from my fridge when I was at my mom's house. My dad and stepmom knew and didn't do anything.
Oh my God.
In fact, my stepmom would take things like milk and butter from my fridge whenever they would run out.
Oh, Jesus.
Because of this, I decided to lock my fridge.
Okay, good plan.
Now my stepmom is demanding I take off the lock. But I refuse until she pays me back for the groceries she and her kids stole from me. Now my dad is pissed at me too. I don't believe I'm in the wrong, but I thought I would ask anyways. So, am I the arsehole for locking my fridge?
Sorry, you made a child, not a tenant. Yeah. Fuck off. Yes. Op is NTA. I'm trying to read... Doesn't matter what you buy. If someone takes it, that's a dick move. Lock your fridge free. I'm up for this. I'm well up for this. What has happened is like I'm a big fan of the concept of like when I was 18 and I was living at home, my parents actually that Tom and Hannah know, my mum would probably never want to charge me rent. In fact, my mum would like me to go back and live there now if she had the opportunity. But even so, Just thumbs up, soldier. But even so, when it got to 18, I was paying rent. But at 16, I was not expected to do this. So that's bullshit. Lace everything in your fridge with laxative. This has gone down the wrong way, basically. A bit like these crisps. How's it going?
Good so far.
I think you're getting used to it. I burst my brother's lip for taking my GameCube game to his friend's house. If he was taking my food too, I'd have killed him back then. You want to eat? You have to pay me. But I'll happily take your shit and get... Yeah, that's it. That's it. Jaeger, you nailed it. Jaeger, that's it. Right. You live in my house. You have to pay me rent for living here. You have to pay me for eating here. So you've taught me responsibility and owning my own fridge. But, it doesn't work both ways. Fuck those guys. I think that this young lad is not the arsehole, but the parents are the arsehole. That is how I feel. I feel that Jaeger...
There it is.
Whomp, there it is. Incidentally...
That took a lot longer, and it was the second lock that got me.
Oh, actually, incidentally, I have an anecdote about buying a fridge, which is also about buying stuff online. So I don't know if that's relevant now or what, but maybe we should do it after Am I the Arsehole.
Sounds good.
It's the whole step parent is a knob again. It's just like...
Yeah. I mean, there is a theme there. And I don't know why, like, the majority of people's parents need to be arseholes.
I really like these crisps, though.
I don't know what it is. Is it just a thing? I don't have a step-parent, so I don't know. But
it blows my mind. These guys are like, we're going to charge you rent, we're going to charge you food, and when you manage to get around it.
But in this lesson of, the world, and you have to pay for the shit you eat, we're going to have your shit for free. Fuck you, guy.
What is it with step-parents either being sexualised or arseholes? This is all I get in my porn these days, Captain Soro. I can't move in Pornhub for step-parents, being inappropriate. I think it's terrible. And I for one, won't stand for it.
Mainly because you got a boner.
Correct. Shall I tell you my story?
Well, have we decided? I think it's pretty unanimous.
Oh, yes.
Op is not the arsehole.
Op is not.
Add another lock to your fucking fridge.
Add another lock. Like, OMG step, bro. What are you doing? Stealing your fucking croissants. It's like, I need step, bro. I was wondering if you could help me tell you what you think of these clothes. I'm like, no, just make me a Pop-Tart, bitch. So, anyway... this is a fairly short incident, but I got written up. I work at a gas station. Earlier today, a pair of guys come in speaking Spanish. Just your usual, hey man, grab me a Pepsi, etc. Then they approached the counter. I'm the whitest woman you will ever meet, and it's obvious even with a mask on. Very current. In Spanish... as they were coming down the aisle towards me, one of them said to the other to check out my chest. It clearly meant her chest freezer. They wanted an ice cream. One of them said to the other to check out my chest. The other replied that I could sit on his face anytime. This is a continuation of the story I was just telling. I was grateful for the mask to disguise my expression. Then when they being rung up, they switched to English and were all like, good evening, ma'am. How you doing tonight? That's a beautiful shirt you got on. One of them turned into Snoop Dogg for some reason. Etc. I didn't really know what to say. I was a bit flustered, but I muttered under my breath as they left to have a nice day in Spanish. Have a nice day! I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, if that wasn't obvious. I don't have any Spanish background. I just like languages and I study them for fun. So I didn't expect that, one, they would hear me, or two, they would understand me on account of I have an awful accent. But they did, and they went off! With the speed and angry tone they were speaking that I couldn't quite get all they were saying. My listening comprehension isn't so good, but I think I caught enough to know they were complaining about me mocking them, and I should have said I understood them and not made them look stupid. They complained to my manager. I got written up even after explaining my fucking Christ. I got written up even after explaining the incident. I was told I'm not supposed to speak other languages at work because I didn't indicate on my application that I could, and that I couldn't make sure I was being compliant with policy, since, oh fuck you, since none of the management speaks Spanish.
Hold on, Alex. Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I know, right? Does somebody say Justy? 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Am I the asshole? Says Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot. That's how he speaks, Jez. It's almost identical. I'm cool. So, who is the arsehole in this? Can we all just move on and agree that these dickheads come in and are like...
You're bilingual? Wow, you're fired, bitch.
Yeah! They're like, oh, hola, huge titatos. And she's like...
Yep, that pretty much sums it up. Chat shit, get banged.
Chat shit,
Actions
get
have
banged.
consequences. Misogynists get fucked. Not literally, you understand, but get fucked.
Actions have consequences. Misogynist gets fucked. Yeah, chat shit, get banged.
Have a nice day.
I try. Oh, I look forward to seeing that clip. Well,
that's a niche reference.
They are all arseholes. What? Even the woman that's even the cashier, even the poor cashier, Nana.
Yeah, I don't think the cashier is an arsehole, but I'm with you on the other arseholes.
The cashier, they come in. I mean, that's the thing. They don't think she understands them. They think that they can speak in their language and not be understood. We don't have that luxury, do we?
They can generally, sexualize and what's the word I'm looking for?
Objectify?
Yes, more so than that.
Objectify
her in their native language, and that they will get away with it.
And when they didn't get away with it,
based on their, not only their misogyny but their racism in that white girl can't speak Spanish.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's the people speaking Welsh in front of the English people again, Jez. Did that happen?
Happened a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. And, being
that must be quite fun.
Being that I have an English accent,
yes.
They did not realise that I was also fluent.
Bust out that fucking...
And yes, some people would chat shit.
And get banged.
And not get banged, because I was a weedy little kid.
No, but let's pretend.
Chat shit, get, verbally called out. I understand what you're saying,
This would happen occasionally when we were in London, me and Isabel, and people would be speaking Dutch around her, and I'm like, they're speaking Dutch, what are they saying? Are they saying goodbye or hello? Are they saying please? Because those are the only words I got.
They're saying, look at this fucking prick in a red hoodie.
Are they singing the song?
Does this fucking red hoodie prick ever shut up?
Yeah, they're like, rode hoodie. And I'm like, I think I got that. Was that spaceship?
They want to ride the guy in the hoodie. You should tell them that's totally fine. They can come home with us.
I mean, if you don't think I know how to say road wiener, it's then you are fucking wrong.
Road wiener.
Road wiener, yeah. Every truck stop we went to, mate, that's how we got across Belgium. But also I know a little Belgian song about bears making sandwiches. That's best as I can do in Dutch. Is that
there was a little Belgian song.
They're like, will he stop to... Yeah. It's just like, Rodewijne, alsjeblieft. No, I saw two bears making sandwiches. Oh, that was a fucking miracle. Is how it goes, but without the swear. Ik zag twee beren. Yeah, that's what you do when you're talking about bears. Where is the beer? Weed isn't legal here. That's all they say. They don't. They say they say they saw two bears, and who knew that they were capable even of making sandwiches. Well, can we just get to the end of this one? Mm-hmm. I think the woman behind the counter is clearly totally cool.
Yeah. And clearly has a rockin' bod.
Yeah. And they're dickheads. And then worse still, the manager, she's like, someone came in tonight and sexually objectified me, harassed me. That's what I'm trying to go for. Sexually harassed me. And when I called them on that shit, they got angry, and then they told you, and you supported them. So, by extension, you're fine with sexual harassment. Is that what you're telling me? As I'm on the phone to the tribunal. And they was like, scene. So, fuck this shit, we're out. Cool. Anyway.
Wow, ignored. I'll just sit in the corner. Bruh. We don't always look at the screen, man.
Yeah, we have to do lots of things at once.
Like we're big famous, yo. We
I just want to be
all
famous. We can't just always read everything.
Let's see what he says.
No, let's go back. We should have something that just highlights Jaeger's messages.
Yeah, there is a feature that's called highlight my message if you really want to make it stand out. Use your channel points for that.
Some guy tried... Am I going to read this?
Yeah.
Some guy tried insulting my mum in Japanese one time in newsagents when I was with her. Fucker ran when I called him out as I understood some of what he said. It's a very similar story.
Nope, I'm in the corner now. Okay, can you unread that? Don't read what Jaeger says. He's a smelly willy. If you don't wash, are you a smelly willy? Captain Sora. That joke works because his name's Will.
Yes, that is true.
Alex reversing his words. Sounds like Dutch.
Well, I semi-lived there for some time.
Wow, ignored.
Wow, ignored. I've just washed. I'm fresh out of the bath. Tell us more. Sense pitch. Sense pitch? Sense pics. Don't send us a pitch. I don't know what we're going to do with that.
Chat shit. Send pics.
He is very fresh. This is so sexy. Maybe we should wrap things up.
Femme fresh.
Femme fresh, like another product you can buy. You should check it out. Everyone's jumping on the bandwagon now. I love it. All I was going to say about this fridge, I bought a fridge on talking about
buying things
online, and I bring this up only because I think it will amuse you. I'm going to put my wine down. There isn't anything left in there, but all I'll say quickly is when I moved in here, and although you've never seen like that section of the kitchen, although you have, it's quite small and there's not a lot of room. So I had to get an under...
I mean, if they tuned in to Don't Get Me Cocktailed...
Oh yes, we must do another one of those. Then you'll see it a bit more.
Actually,
yes.
Carry on. I'll do it when I finish the story.
All I was going to say is that I had to get an under-counter fridge. I didn't have one, and I didn't want to spend like... You can see them for like 150 quid. I wanted to get one on the Facebook Marketplace, and I found one. It was super clean, clearly, because a lot of these people just like take a picture of it and it's grubby as hell. This person has cleaned it really nicely. Beautiful, and they were selling it for £30, and £30 is what I wanted to spend on it. I'm like, that's perfect. And they lived in Herne Bay, and I live in Folkestone, so that's what, like 45 minutes, 50 minutes. It's straight after work, maybe an hour in traffic to get up to Herne Bay from Folkestone. And I said, yes, is it still for sale? They said yes. I said, how much is it? And they said £30. This woman said £30. And I went, great, I'll buy it. And then she said, are you going to come and collect it? I said, of course I'm going to come and collect it. Right after work, 5 o'clock, I'll come and collect that fridge. She went, okay, you're definitely coming. I said, yeah, I'm going to come along, I'll give you £30 and I'll take the fridge away. And then partway through the day, she said, I just got a message from someone I know in Herne Bay, and they're just around the corner from me, and they want it. So I was thinking I could just sell it to them for 30. But if you still want it, maybe we could change the price to 50. Now, do you have enough information as to make a decision about what exactly you would do in a situation like this? Because so she's just like, if you want to get it, you still can.
But it'll cost you more than
can
our
we
agreed
make it
price.
50? And I'm like, and I have an option. I spoke to several people at work about what I should do with this, and one of my friends I work with was like, look, it's 20 quid more. It's still a good deal. So just get it done, say yes 50, and go up and get it. And I replied, well, it's my understanding that 30 was the deal. This is it. This is what, when I read all those things, I'm like, fucking this all over again. And I said, I understood we have a deal, but listen, I understand it. It's a long way to come up to Herne Bay. You're worried I won't turn up. I get that. And I seem to try to reassure you that I will. But listen, if you've got someone just around the corner that wants it for £30, I think you should go with that. And then about an hour later, she rang me up and she messaged me and said, if you want to come up and get it, that's fine. And I'm like, wow, mysteriously, the £30 nearby person did not turn up. And I'm like, excellent, let's make it 30 quid then. And I drove all the way out to Herne Bay. And I'll tell you what, when we got there, I parked up. There was no small talk on that one.
There was a rush to the door. As this is the person, I live locally, I'm going to give them the £30.
I was just like, yes, this person's like, fuck off, just stiff arming them, fuck you. I was like, knock. And I'm like, hi, I've come all the way from Folkestone. And there was me just going, hey, look, by the way, I found an easy place to park actually. It's very hard to park up here. And she's just like, here's the thing, there's the £30. I took it away and put it in the back of the thing. There was no kind of, hey, what's the best way of getting out of here? How do I get back onto the M2? What's going on with it? It was just like, ka-chonk. And just
That's the weather. Lovely weather for ducks.
Lovely weather for ducks. Well, it's cleaned my car, isn't it? Shit weather for Swizzers. Can you? What the fuck? I've got a I paid 50 quid and sent it to other people who wanted it for 60. Clever. Tell her to go fuck her horse. Greedy bitch. Ask her if she likes having sex while travelling, because she can fuck off. Isn't this just... Oh my god. Honestly, these are the people you have to deal with. So
yeah, you should have arrived on her doorstep and look, I know there was some confusion about the distance, but I'm here now on your doorstep. Would you accept £25?
I should have said that.
Okay, thanks.
Honestly, why didn't I do that? That would have been amazing. It's like, hi, I know we agreed 30, but I've driven all the way up from Folkestone, and my dad's got cancer. So could we just make it 10? And she'd be like, no. So my dad's got cancer. I just want a fridge to freeze his medicine. You fucking heartless bitch. Punch her in the face. You're smaller than me. Take that thing and fuck off in my scenic. And scene.
You can go and tell my cat that you've ruined Christmas.
So yes. And I still have that fridge to this day. It works. It fridges things. What can I say?
It fridges things.
You know, when it eventually conks out, maybe I'll clean it up, shine it up real nice, take it up there and turn it sideways. Yes, indeed.
That'd be a tight fit, but I believe in you, man. You can do it.
Thank you very much.
So, that's... Go on, do that.
That's what... I lied. My dad doesn't have cancer. He's already fucking dead. Bet you feel like a right stupid bitch now. And scene.
And with that impossible segue, that just about brings us to a close.
Yes.
Here on Don't Get Me Started. But before we do that, the thing I tried to interrupt your story with was that tune in tomorrow, right here on this channel, for Community Game Night. I'm pointing there because I've written it there as a reminder, and it's taken me this long to notice that.
Oh, yeah.
Community Game Night, tomorrow night on this channel. It's a lot of fun. If you like Don't Get Me Started, you will like Community Game Night because it's much of the same kind of humour led by you.
Yes.
So come on in.
I'm not in it, so you know it's 50%. That's good. But
well,
I mean,
you'll probably come and play.
Oh yeah, I'll come and play, and I'll stuff everyone at fucking trivia murder party, and then drop the mic and fuck off.
Yeah. What if you don't like Don't Get Me Started? You're probably not here.
Those people are just friends we haven't met.
You're probably not listening to me right now.
Yeah.
So it's a moot point.
Oh, you're there. I knew I could kind of slightly. There we are. This is amazing. Sorry, Mike. I was just trying to bait you. I really was just trying to poke the quiz bear. I watched Mike's performance in The Chase and really enjoyed it actually. So I knew I could kind of give him a little subtle nudge.
Do you have any further things to say before we get the fuck out of here?
No, I like that it says gonads stated term to you all. I've forgotten all the other one. What was the other one? Oh, I've forgotten them all now, but they're all excellent.
Let's scroll to the top.
Super predictable. That's the way. That's why I have a trophy on my desk for winning a Jackbox quiz challenge. Yes, well, that's not unreasonable. I mean, why not?
Hook, line, and harmstone.
Well, it's all part of the game. Time to play the game. So, shall we wrap up?
We shall.
And leave now, because I've got some beans to fucking eat.